channel, and it's the first day of Vlogmas. Will I do that every time? Maybe. Yeah, it's the first day of Vlogmas, so my first video I thought I would do something a bit different and go for an honest income streams. I get asked all the time what my job is, how much money I make from different things, like all the time. If you're an artist as well, you will know people don't think it's a real job. So we're going to go through my income streams and see what I make and where, how much I make as an artist, where does it come from. Okay, so I run a business, and well, I run two businesses technically at the moment. So it's the 1st of December and I am shutting down my old art business, which is called Peach Panda Studio, that sells illustration products and things such as this calendar, which is very convenient. I'm shutting that business down because I've had it for 4.5 years and I feel like it's run its course. I feel like I've grown out of it and it's time to go to new things. Fortunately, I already had my second business, which is the one on this website here, which is Contrary to Reason, where I make textile art. So yeah, I'll be focusing more on that. Also do consultancy for other small businesses. I help them set up their shops, and for businesses a bit more established, I offer admin services. I can do video editing, photo editing, all that kind of stuff that people might want to outsource, so they can focus on their businesses day to day. So yeah, so that's my business plan going forward, is retiring Peach Panda Studio, focusing on being a textile artist and filling my consultancy slots. I also work 2 days a week at a local coffee shop called The Artisan. I worked there 3 years. I worked there when I was at uni, and then when I finished uni I continued to work there. So I work there 2 days a week. I make a good amount there and it helps me pay the bills basically. But I still have 3 days in the week, and that's if I don't work weekends, to make art money. Yeah, let's call it that. The other thing I do, the fourth final thing, is I go to a local school every so often. I would say it's probably every other month, to do exam invigilating, which I reckon most people don't think of, but it's quite good when you're an artist because it's flexible. Well, you're flexible, so you're available to go to schools during the daytime and invigilate their exams, and it's a fairly decent rate of pay, or it was. Hopefully it's going to go up because minimum wage is going up, and it was £10 an hour, which was in the UK quite a decent rate when minimum wage was only about £8, or less than £8 even. So yeah, so I do that as well. So I thought we would take a look at my income streams. Yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so I work at a coffee shop, and as you can see on this pie chart, it is the biggest chunk of my income, just about taking the majority there at 54%. And I work there 2 days a week. Yeah, this month, which is by the way November 2020, it paid 2020, November 2021. Wow, I can't believe I just said that. Anyway, this month it was 54% of my income. So yeah, I do rely on that obviously for paying the bills, and if you are an artist, it does not make you any less of an artist to work a part-time job. That's a fact. I'm very lucky to have a very supportive boss, and if she's watching this, hi. Yeah, she's very helpful, and she understands that I also do this, so yeah, always the best. And that's that. My shop sales coming at a second place in my income pie chart at 29%, which is still a decent chunk, I would say. And my shop sales, I mean sales from my stationery shop and my textile art shop, and this does vary month by month, but I would say it's roughly around this kind of mark. So 29%, so it's around a third of my income is shop sales, which is not bad. I don't know if it's going to go down when I fully retire Peach Panda, possibly, but then again my textile art, I charge more for an individual piece, so I sell less but make more. So I think it'll balance out, but we'll see. So yeah, that's how that one works. The fourth item is my consultancy. Now I've only just started offering this, so it is a bit low on the brand at the minute, but I'm hoping that I can really ramp this up and it will make a nice big chunk of my income. So it's currently at 9%, which is not a lot, but I mean it's better than nothing. It's nearly 10%, it's nearly a tenth of my income. That's not bad. So my consultancy this month, November that is, I have just been offering business support to a couple of people who have just started their businesses. The month before, October, I did also do some design work for a more established crochet brand, so that was nice. So probably last month the percentage of consultancy was bigger, but we're doing November, so yeah. And then my final income stream, invigilating, was this month at 8% of my total income, which is great. It's a nice little savings account booster, that's what I like to use it for. And I can't remember how many hours I did. I only did about 10 hours for that amount. So, you know, it's if you've got a little bit of time in the week, or you can be flexible with your timetable, I recommend going and asking your local school, because it's a decent rate of pay and you can just slide it in. I've been there today actually, and I did 4 hours this morning. I did 8:30 till 12:30 for a maths exam, and that was it. So I'll be paid about £40-something for that. Easy, just one morning. So yeah, I do recommend that. And that is my little income stream bubble. If you found this interesting, I would love to know. I'd love to know about your income streams. It's always good to have multiple income streams, I feel, and I would like to go about diversifying them in the future. Let's talk about that now. Okay, so in the future, I would love to go more into affiliate marketing. I feel like that would be really good. I've set up with a couple of affiliate schemes. I just need to get cracking, really, get them going. And I would also obviously like to become a YouTube partner, which means get monetized on YouTube, but I'm a bit away from that yet because you need 100 subscribers, which I've got about 40 something, and 4,000 watch hours, which I've got about also 40 something. So I've got a while. So if you feel like going back and watching all my videos and subscribing, I would love that. Thank you. Yeah, so those two things will be a nice bit of passive income to have, like, kind of ticking over it. I say passive, YouTube's not very passive, is it? But it's nice because I'm creating the content anyway to be paid for it, I suppose. I would also obviously like to grow my current sales and definitely fill up my consultancy slots, because obviously that is quite a small income at the minute. I'd love to make that bigger. So if you do need any help starting a business or with your services, etc., admin, website, I can do all of it. I'll put a link to my website below, and there's a whole list of what I can do in there. Please do message me. I would love for us to work together. Yeah, the final thing that I'm going to do is recommend some books about money that I found really helpful. So let's have a look at those. So first we've got The Little Black Book by Oteka Uwagba. It's not just about money, this, but there is a lot about money in it, and it's just about being a female business owner, I suppose, but there's a couple of chapters where it's about money. And this author has also written a recent book which I haven't got yet, but I'll put a link in the description, and it's called We Need to Talk About Money, and I have hopefully put that on my Christmas list, but if I haven't, I'll be buying it myself in the new year. This one came out this year, The Money Is Coming by Sarah Aquazombi, really good. Obviously all about money, very helpful, and it talks about manifestation, which it seems a bit like woo-woo, but she knows that, and she talks about it in a way that's quite down to earth, so I do recommend that. And my final book, again, not totally about money, but there is a lot about money in there, and it's called Out of Office by Fiona Thomas. And she talks about being self-employed, freelance, etc. And there's quite a lot of chapters about money and diversifying and growing your income, which I think is very helpful. So yeah, books there that I recommend. And yeah, I think that will do for this first Vlogmas episode? It's Vlogmas a series? I don't know. Anyway, if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the other videos. And please comment if you found this interesting, and I'd love to know about your income streams as well. So yeah, thanks very much for watching.